So in school, sometimes we are told we are learning British English, but if we are really learning the British English, why is it that when we watch dramas like Blackadder or we watch films like the Harry Potter series, why can't we understand them? That's British English as well. In Malaysia, what we are actually learning is not truly the British English. We are learning British spelling. So what is it that we are learning in Malaysia? We're using a variation of English called Malaysian English, not to be confused with Manglish or Bahasa Rojak. So what is Malaysian English? It is a standard form of English with a bit of that Malaysian pronunciation, but there are words that are only used in Malaysia. We think that those are the proper words, but if you were to speak these words to someone from Britain or someone from America, they'll be like, what the heck is going on here? One of the most common Malaysian English words, which we think is English but it's really not really that English, is the word MC or medical certificate. If you were to go overseas and say, okay, I want an MC, the common understanding is MC is master of ceremonies or somebody who's a rapper. MC doesn't exist there. The word they use is sick note or agrotat. Another common Malaysian English term is KIV or keep in view. I don't know where you keep it, Malaysians, but I don't know how that word just came to being. But if you were to say that to a foreigner, they just won't understand you. Another common Malaysian English word which we think is properly used in an English setting but is actually a uniquely Malaysian thing is the word blur. Now, when you say something is blurry, if you're a photographer, when you adjust the lens, you either get a very clear vision or very blurred vision, like the Gaussian blur, for example. But in Malaysia, when you say, oh, he's very blur one, meaning to say, he tak sampai info tu, dia tak faham sangat. That is not the meaning of blur in anywhere else in the world. That's a very Malaysian thing. So, are these words actually acceptable or not? Well, in a Malaysian setting, we can't really do much because it's being used, sometimes even in formal letters, sometimes in the official sick note of the clinic it says MC. However, we need to be aware that these words belong to us and not to other cultures. We have to be prepared that when we're dealing with people overseas, from people from other countries, there might be that lack of understanding. But is it completely wrong? Well, it just defines who we are. As long as we know what word to use in the right setting, we are fine. So, I mentioned earlier, Malaysian English is different from Manglish. What is Manglish? Manglish is a combination of the variety of languages we have in Malaysia because we speak more than one language in Malaysia. We have English, Malay, Tamil, and we have Mandarin, Cantonese, or basically Bahasa Rojak. We take the structure of one language and we take the words from other languages and poof, we have Manglish. For example, oh, where God like that one? What's the meaning of one here? The number one or what? And what do you mean, where God? So direct translation is normally involved in Manglish. Then again, Manglish isn't exactly bad. Of course, you don't want to use Manglish in a formal setting. For example, let's say if you have a job interview and somebody asks you, so what is your hobby? Oh, I got like that one lah. You're gonna lose a job instantly. It is not wrong in using all these variations and varieties as long as you know when to use them. And the unique thing is, in Malaysia, sometimes we are often discouraged to use Manglish. We're often looked down upon for using Manglish. But in the Western scholarly world, they are so amazed by Manglish because where else will you find four languages being combined so smoothly in one sentence and four different people, they don't speak each other's languages, but because of that unity, we understand each other. That's the beauty of Manglish.